All right, we're about to go on its first real ride. I took the air hose line that was underneath there and duct taped it. I sure did. Because why not? So we're gonna go get gas for the first time. I'm thinking, I don't know, it's 5 gallons to put in there at the closest gas station, which happens to be across the street from the AutoZone. Then we're gonna hop in the AutoZone and I'm gonna match up some nuts and screws and bolts and stuff like that to put this interior back together. And if it does good on that, there and back, we're gonna ride to my friend's container source and go check, see what he's got going on. So first real ride that's not just around the block making sure it shifts. Yep, let's do it. Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? I hope so. I don't know. All right, so we've been sitting a week. I think I tried 3 pumps last time, so let's do it. Again, first real ride. I don't know if your tripod's gonna stand up because I'm shaking the seat and you're moving. Anyway, whatever. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, almost. 1. That's probably going to be choked, so we're going to let it sit for a second. The closest gas station I absolutely hate. All right, that's a second. I haven't adjusted the idle or anything like that at all. Timber. No power steering sucks. And I decided to park right behind this thing with my tow rig because we went and picked up another project. I'll back up enough and see if you can see it. Can you see it? That's the next project. All right, let's see if we can go get some gas. Seats out and redo this carpet anyway. It's got a big hump there, but I'm gonna wait till I get the door seal plates. First, second, third. Oh, I don't like this hood. Accurate, but it moves. Alright, let's go here. This Texaco costs more, but this gas station is only a year old, so it's not going to be full of water in the bottom of the tanks. Puppy dog! Turn you off, put some gas in it, and crank you back on when we leave the AutoZone. The AutoZone's over there across the street. Okay, coming to the off ramp. My buddy I got this from said the carburetor was junk, but it actually ran beautiful. The suspension and everything else sucks, but as as far as the running down the road, it's perfect. Complete stop. It's running on its own. Second. Third. Sweet. Still burning real rich though. Not quite burn your eyes rich, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I still want to do a 4-speed or a 5-speed. But I think these door panels for now, and I still haven't located the parts for this door. I'm coming through, big guy. Appreciate you. But I don't feel like she's running hot. She's got oil pressure. Oh shit, there's a train. I'm glad he beeped. I didn't even pay attention. Beep beep. I should have went. My dumb ass should have went. Oh, I bet he's a mile long. Scrapper, look at the middle. Oh, he's stopping. What a dick. What a dick. It's one of the few jobs I was never able to secure. Since I was 17, I always wanted to work for the railroad doing something. All the skills in the world. I can work on the motors, I can work on electrical, I can fabricate shit. I can drive the thing. Never got my hands in the door. Or my feet. Oh yeah. Alright, I'll cut you back on here in a minute. One of these rattles, just in case you can't hear it. Alright, road track check. Tracks need. Holy shit. They need some love and road track check. Yep. Yes, sir. Because of rails. Alright, here's my buddy's place. Container Source. They sell containers because they're the source of them. He's got some cool little vehicles out here too. The maiden voyage went well. There's the rollback I actually used to get this. Very good, very good. Not running hot, no knocking. I'm happy. We've been sitting, I don't know, an hour. I think I've been over here bullcrapping, looking around and checking other things out. Let's see if one pedal stop and a turn will be happy. Ready? Here we go. One. Nope. So let's go two. And maybe it was too much. I don't know. I'll learn what she likes eventually. Just gotta drive it some more. Alright, I'm not gonna make you guys hear the rattles. So headed back to the shop. Let's see if we can get that other truck off the trailer. Today we're gonna put the door cards back together since I got the hardware for the handles and all that good stuff. You saw how it came apart in the last video. Don't need to show you, but that's just an update of what we got going on. May do a review on this later with a bigger battery. That might be the issue. Anywho, let's do this. This is the upper door trim, interior door trim that has a new felt strip on it. See the shiny new staple? And to do that, here's the driver's side. You've got to unclip those staples. There you go. One by one to get the new ones in. I'm not looking forward to that. But since this is done on this side, I'm just going to clean this up, shake fitment on the trim pieces, and put it back together. Yeah, here we go. So I got the other door put together. That one was a little bit further along than the driver's side. So here's the inside trim felt piece that's stapled in. That's got those staples right there. So instead of taking my time bending them, I'm just taking this and I'm buzzing the ends off. Can you see it? I'd show you, but I'm one-handed. But just basically be very, very, very careful so you don't dig into the metal. Let's see. Can you see? There you go. There you go. There you go. And then temporarily, because I don't think I've got this piece, and same with this, it had rivets here, here, and here, so I just there, and there. I just ground the rivets down because I don't want to pull the glass out right now, and I don't have the rivets to put the new piece back in, which is this piece. It sits like this, and the rivets go there, the round spots. I am just going to take some regular weather stripping. It's double-sided tape, and I'm going to take the glue that I used on the other side. It's bonding glue. I just make my own temporary weather stripping for a few months until I decide to get the rest of the parts and do that whole door at one time. So that's what we're doing today. I don't know if I showed you the complete side over here, but this came out good and put it back where I marked it. Some masking tape took off the paint because the previous people who painted this car, I don't want to call them idiots, but it's pretty sad. Anyway, I had to cut down my little bolts to hold the window crank on, but it's together and good enough. And glass is not flopping around at all. Still don't have the piece that goes there though. I gotta find that. But come along, get that glass good, and then I think the next thing I'm gonna do is the headlight switch. And I drove it yesterday and I realized I never even checked to see if it's got brake lights or turn signals or none of that good stuff, which it may not since the windshield switch is missing. Anyway, that's what I'm doing today. I'll show you what I'm doing. So this is the inside door piece with a little this E6000 on it. I like this because it's gives a little bit more working time versus traditional super glue. This is the weather stripping that I'm going to use. It's got some double-sided backing tape, that way it'll hold it in place. I'll get it on there, press good and firm, and then I'll take some masking tape and tape it, and probably let it sit for a few hours before I put it on. But that piece is this piece that has the staples in it that I don't have, and in this piece is this piece that you had to unrivet and then unstaple, and I'll do the same to it also. And then tape it to the outside of the door and let it sit overnight. Yeah, here we go. Let's see if it works. Keep in mind, this is very, very temporarily. You can see I got that piece done, and I've got that cleaned up in the glue setting. I got this piece done, cleaned up, and now I pretty much just kind of like I'm spot welding. I don't want to do a full bead because I want to be able to pull it back off. And it's just temporarily. So I'm going to set this in place and I'll be right back. It's literally only been on there a couple of seconds. So I'll put a piece of tape here to hold that down. And the window is no longer moving. So that will do what I needed to do for now. Okay, I'll tape this down, let it sit overnight. This isn't bowed up like it was on that side, so I don't have to have that big piece of tape over here. But I might tape it anyway. This paint sucks, the tape's gonna pull up the paint. But anyway, that's my temporary window stripping repair. Let me put the rest of this door back together and then go for a drive. So pulled the tape off the trim, and that's what came up with it. Absolutely insane. My little temporary trim fix worked. Oh, the tape pulled up the paint. Yay! I just adjusted the carburetor a little bit, brought the idle up a hair. Reset the mixer screws on both sides, about 1 1/4. Edelbrock should be like 2 1/4, but this Holly, they were almost 2 out, and Holly recommends 1 1/2. So I got them at 1 1/4 on both sides. And no more rich gas smoke. I did observe the electronic choke working correctly. Turn ignition on, hit the gas 1 time, choke flap falls, pump it 2, she fires right up. All right, now I want to adjust this hinge because this sticks up way too much. But let me show you the trim thing I did. It works. Although my window is now incorrectly in the position because where I glued it, I didn't factor in the lean of the window with the trim pieces in there. So my mistake. I have to remember that next time. Anyway, watch it go down. Hey, it works. See how it don't fit just a little bit, but good enough. It'll keep the weather out for now until I get the pieces on the inside of the door and all that other good stuff. Anywho, what I want to do now, I want to make this hood fit a little better. So I want to get new stoppers or spring or something, make that side of the hinge fit better. Just check coolant, I checked oil, I hadn't checked brake fluid yet, and I hadn't checked the transmission fluid yet. Even though I've not found 0 leaks on the concrete, I just want to check everything since we've got about 50 miles on it now, so I can drive it. I got some WD-40, actually PP Blaster, lubing up the hinges. I drained and refilled the brake fluid. I just soaked it up with a rag. And it looks like those hinges have 1 bolt there and 1 up there. This one you can loosen, and that's the adjuster. So the whole hinge pivots, and that end is up. That end is up over there. So I think if I pivot it up, it'll bring that end down. So that's what we're about to try now. And I just lubed everything up. Let me go grab some wrenches. See this body line where it's kind of flush. I mean, it's not got a big gap like that. That means this piece needs to come up and over. But right now I'm focusing on the back of the hood. So you see the way that's kind of flush? This side is not. She's sticking up. So that's what we want to make flush right now. Yeah. That's the goal. Now I'm thinking these are going to be 1/2 inch. So that's the one with the adjustment, and that's the locker down. Oh yeah, everything's shut down in Savannah because it's supposed to rain. Alright. I'm gonna tinker with this and I'll bring you back on. Hood prop going for a ride. Got a can so we can put some kerosene in it. Try out this used kerosene shop heater. Carburetor's adjusted. Transmission fluid is full. Didn't have to add any of that. Brake fluid is changed and full. Antifreeze is topped off. Nice. And what else? I think that's it. I had one hose leaking on me, bottom radiator hose, so took care of that too. Oh, it's already not quite as the rattle box as it was. I forgot to check the vacuum on the shift modulator valve thingy. That's all right. Is that Don? It is. Nope, it's not Don. This guy's kid. How about that? That's pretty cool. Don might have retired. All right, so far so good. Doesn't quite feel like it's gonna die at the red light. Yeah, all right. All the rattles have almost stopped, so that's great. But I do need to now figure out which one of these knobs down here run these vents because my feet are cold. I got the blowing wind on it. That homemade air conditioner because it's supposed to snow in like 2 days in Savannah, which is super, super rare. Like once every 4 to 5 years. 2018. Wow, so 4, 5, 6 years. Anyway. No, I'm not doing 16 to 45. And I'm not having to double pill it. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the exhaust is still loose. I forgot about that. That's okay. We'll deal with that another day. First. Second. Third. Sweet. I do wish it was a 4-speed manual. And we're probably still burning up some of that old 8-year-old gas. Not much of it should be left though. Alright, I'll turn you back on as soon as something happens. But here we go, we're gonna do a, I don't know, 30-mile round trip. A couple hours later, headed back to the shop. We got some storm groceries for some snacks and stuff like that. A couple of new little squeaks have developed, but brakes are still good. Everything seems to still be good. I have developed a bounce, so that means one of my tires is starting to separate, which they're horribly dry rotted anyway. So that's probably the next thing on the list is tires, but as far as this 2-part video series go, I think we're good. I've done everything I've wanted to do. It is drivable, obviously. Because we're driving it. It's geared super, super low. January 21st, 2025. It's snowing. Happy heavenly birthday, Grandma. We are here drove up to the shop to do a quick test on this here Fairlane. Will it crank in the ice and the snow? Let's find out. All right, 1, 2. Turn ignition on. 1 to engage the choke. Woohoo! Almost. Now I just got to make my mind up if I want to do a TheMadSnap'r system or a Phytech or an Aces to go with the fuel injected carburetor thing, or if I want to leave it like that. I know I need to do brakes, tires to be able to drive it around more currently. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm gonna cut off this video here now, and y'all have a good day. Might throw in a picture tomorrow if the snow continues. It's 11:30 a.m. and the snow is still on the ground. Wow, it's thick too. It's compacted because it's starting to melt already. I didn't even hear the train runs yet. That's unusual. Anyway, I'm gonna make a post. Another quick little Snapchat video. Let's see if this thing will crank while it is actually encapsulated and frozen. All right, door open. So that's a good one. We're gonna go 1, 2, turn the key on, 1. I didn't have to touch the gas no more. Sounds angry. Morning starter kit, $25 for sale. I know what I got. No low ballers. that's as far as she goes, which is fine. I can get around it. Took for one lap down Bay Street. It's like, nope, let's put her up. We'll break out the 4x4. I had to go up and backing up 5 times to get up this driveway. So let's clean the dust off the Armada.